Alright, so here we are again. Apologies for putting this very early in the stream here into the second part, but we did have an OBS issue that I wanted to solve, so I restarted. I'm not sure if I'll put up the first part, but basically what we've done here is that we've made some equipment changes and we've saved the game. So, what equipment changes did we make? Let's just go through that. We put on a Genji shield and swapped the Genji helmet for the ribbon here on parts. We put on Aegis shields on Paris and Reyna. We gave the ribbon we took from parts to Kryle here, and we swapped around the body armors a bit here to use magical defense rather than skill defense. I'm wondering if there's something we could similar we could do for Mars here. We could put him in the prison dress. Maybe give him a white robe as well. I mean, let's give it a try. I mean, why not? Let's save again, I suppose. Yeah, I'm basically trying to find a way to have a better chance of surviving the magic attacks that are coming against us here. So if the white robes are going to do that for us, that would be great. If it's not gonna happen that way, we'll see. But I think we'll give this a go here, at least here, to start off with. Yeah, let's give this a try. We're also gonna adjust our tactics a little bit. We're gonna try to be a bit more laid back at the beginning of the fight, because I think we're in a pretty good situation where we could take our time at the beginning to do some buffing, do some... No, don't come into a zombie. This is the absolutely most annoying part of this thing. Wait here. Shield's already doing work, I suppose. Just let me go. Just let me go. I don't want to be a zombie, I want to get to the boss. This is such a waste of time and energy at this point. Yeah. So, yeah, zombie, not a fun status effect here. Because it can hit us even through the ribbon. And that's going to be a problem, but hopefully not a big one once we get to the enemy who uses ground cross in the fight here. Especially since this is our only holy water. Oh no. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna use white magic. Too much concentration here. We're gonna use white magic. Do we have any sort of ethers left? No, we do not. Alright. That's probably the most annoying thing that could happen here, but let's just accept it and move on. So, we're gonna head up here, we're gonna take our time and watch the super sequences here again the first time through, and then we're gonna bang our heads against this boss to the best of our abilities. Where were you? I finally got it. The greatest power known to man. The power to control the universe. Power of the void. Death to all who dare stand in our way. Darkness, I'm sure you'll enjoy watching your friends being sucked into the void. Enjoy is a strong word for it. They even get the dragon. I hadn't really thought too much about that before here, but yeah, it's definitely a bad situation for the world here. Let's see if we can do something about it. Bite the Sid and Mid. We'll get you back to your books soon enough, hopefully. Stop. And now you worms will vanish into the void. We get this nice background again. I really do enjoy it, as I mentioned last time. Bart, get up. Papa. Sessa, Kilga. Grandpa, Gelf. Enter the Dawn Warriors. Bart, Reyna, Varys, Kryl. You beat him while we hold back the power of the void. What will save the world now isn't the darkness, but you. Warriors of light. Now go. Superman pulls away. Why is the power of the void disappearing? Take this. Father, Papa. Yar, Papa. Okay, this is it. Gotta get X-Step now or never. Onward, Warriors of Light. Nod. So, let's compose ourselves here a little bit and go through our game plan. Basically, I think with the gear we have right now, the first phase of the fight here at the beginning, he's not going to be able to hit us with anything, I'm pretty sure. We'll see if that theory holds true, but we're going to take our time here and spend that wisely in order to hopefully get some physical and magical buffs and a haste 2 on everyone to start off with, while not attacking until we're absolutely sure that we're set for the rest of the fight. Then we'll go into fighting a second phase where we're gonna try to take care of certain parts before others here. So, the defend. Gonna use focus here. Okay, he can do physical attacks, so maybe that's what he's gonna try to do. Time magic. Haste 2. Yeah, blocking like that's going to be nice. We can mimic our magic here as well, so hopefully this is going to be a bit quicker. Let's mimic. Okay, yeah, same target. That doesn't really help, but it doesn't hurt either. Shield's doing good work as well. Right. Who are you? Yeah, same target. Doesn't really help. Okay, so taking your time here isn't really an option, unfortunately. So I guess let's start by going through the motions here and bringing our characters back. We're gonna use the soft. We're gonna heal everyone. We're gonna need to use another haste 2. And we'll just get going, I suppose. Yeah, so I thought the white ball would not hit Bart's here either, but apparently it did. Let's shell ourselves. Let's see if we can mimic this to shell someone else. Or if it's only... No, it's only going to hit the same. Right. Not ideal, but we'll make it work somehow. Holy is not great. How much damage does that do to us now? Too much. Okay, so we don't really have the option to take our time here, unfortunately. Let's use Phoenix and let's just give this another go, I suppose. Right. Stretch on. No, cure free. Oh no, we're hasted, so that's going to be bad. Let's wait into haste again, I suppose. X-Death was engulfed. So shell here. I had the void's power. What is this power? Oh. Okay, we're in a bit of a bad situation here because we're going into the second phase here, condemned on Reyna. That's obviously bad. We didn't have as much time to start off here to set up as we had hoped. We'll see how things go here. Obviously, things are looking pretty dire, but we'll see. I am Neo X-Death. Your memories, your beings. all dimensions I erase. Then I'll erase myself. Forever. Right, so... we're gonna start by shelling. I think... okay. That's summon the no. That's summon the Phoenix. Let's summon Phoenix. There we go. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do this, but I'm trying to. No. Right. I wanted to guild toss, and we've already messed up. The universe is in peril. Vacuum wave is bad, but we survived it. No, pure free. We're gonna try to haste here. Again. Fire should be fine. Please use fire all day if you want to. Right, kill toss. Oh no, vacuum wave, that's a big vacuum wave. We're gonna try to fight this one. Grand Cross is a really bad status effect for, or can give us a really bad status effect here, so let's hope we don't get hit by something utterly bad, like zombie, for example. Oh boy. Yeah, this is probably just about the worst sort of situation we can find ourselves in here. Being zombified and not really having any way to do anything about it. Can we arise? Not even sure that works. No, it does not. We're probably just gonna need to start again here. Unless the spell does something. That was really weird. No, still zombie. Yeah, being zombified is probably about the worst thing that could happen to us here. Since we don't really have any way to protect against it, we don't have any magic that undoes it, and we don't even really have a way to use items against it now, because we've already used the two we still had against enemies on the way here. So yeah, situation's not great. I'm not even gonna try to... Okay, Ultra Gust can be blocked by the Aegis Shield. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna die here. We're just gonna reset. The good thing here is, I suppose, that, you know, even when we're trying to die with our last character here, we still have, you know, quite the survivability on her due to the shield. are zombified characters hitting themselves and are you know what? Let's try to arise. Here's the flare. Let's see how much our items help here. Not enough, probably. Yeah. Again, the situation's not great. But there's hope. Either way. Let's give this another try. Hope for better luck on the Grand Cross. Taking our time wasn't really that useful, but let's try to have a look and see how much further we can get with our old strategy in that case. I think I'm still gonna keep the shield on Bart's here. It's gonna be a bit slower in the first section here, but I think it may be worth it. Just to see that, yeah, we do have again the shield. Oh, he has again the shield and not a... That explains it. If he had had an Aegis shield, that would have been different, but that's why he didn't survive the white ball here in the first section. Here we are. Either way, we're just gonna try to kill XF as soon as we can, and then we'll keep our fingers crossed for a second phase. We've come close to winning before. I think the problem has been that we've come close to winning and then, you know, the boss powers up when there's basically one section of him left. I think the realization we come to is that it's not a particular section that needs to be killed, we just need to kill them all, and as there's only one section left, there's more powerful attacks that keep coming at us. We got meteors and comets coming at us multiple times in a row, which obviously can be hard to survive depending on how the situation goes here. So I think our best bet is to spread the damage out a little bit, hope that we hit our targets as best we can, and see about protecting ourselves to the best of our ability and just, you know, hope for the best as we move along here. As I mentioned there, unfortunately, I don't think that the magic defense we currently have is going to be enough to properly protect us against the flares and holies that he can throw at us. We'll see if we can survive it, but our best bet may just be to shell everyone, because I think the physical attacks are something we have a better chance of surviving. This and yeah, hope for a good pattern, I suppose, and, you know, not having two of our characters turn into zombies. Ribbons protect against most side effects, the Aegis shield against some, and the Genji armor against some, but zombie apparently not one of them for either of the items, so that was one of the reasons I wanted to head out and pick up some angel rings, but as I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the beginning of this session here, or the one that I'm probably gonna not upload, since it was just, you know, 10 minutes of me going through inventory. I realized we can't warp out of here, so we would need to take a long walk and then do a lot of grinding and preparation outside and then take a long walk back in, and that's going to take some more prep if we want to do it, so it may require a longer break in between streaming sessions here, and I'm not sure I want to do that. For now though, let's go ahead and let's try this thing once more. And with a little bit of luck, see, shell. That's shot. That's 10k. Time magic. Phase 2. Straight shot. We'll do a little bit more than the guild toss here. White magic, cure free. At least the shell is on a good path here. Let's go ahead and summon Plummet. The more damage we can do, the earlier and the better here. In general. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal again. Unfortunately. That's 30k. Oh, thank you very much, Luxor. I could indeed use a little bit of luck here. I've been having a really bad time against the boss here so far. Last session was just wiping against this boss over and over again, basically. But hopefully, if I don't mess up too much and we have a little bit of luck in our... There we are. Let's precast Shell on Reyna. Be ready to use S-Shot again. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Long transition. JRPG staple. This is my first time playing through the entire game. Yeah, I've been playing for like around 50 hours or so. So I'm really, taking my time here. Mostly taking my time wiping against enemies and redoing it again because the game likes to throw puzzle bosses against you. That if you're not prepared with the right party setup might be a hassle, but. I really enjoy my time with it anyway, my party's around 41, 42. I think now Reyna's probably the lowest at 40, which is a bit on the low side for here, I think. Not too much, but we're definitely not over leveled here. If anything, the opposite. So now that's why we're trying to be smart with our tactics here instead. We've been close, a few times before. I think we've just been a bit unlucky in some of the, attack patterns we've been getting here, and obviously getting hit like that isn't great either. The Aegis Shield does do work here apparently though. Just blocking a delta attack is really, really good. So yeah, with the right tactics, the right equipment, it's definitely going to be doable here, I think. Now, Kill Toss. throw away our money, literally. You're free. A bit worried about how things are gonna go, but I think this is probably a better start than we've had a lot of times so far. So is this a game you played a lot before, Lockstorm? Let's see. Shields are so good. Only beaten it twice, yeah. I think beating it twice is definitely, you know, nothing to, you know, be ashamed of. I think this game definitely has, you know, its parts that are really, I don't want to say, you know, annoyingly hard, but there's definitely some fights here that are a bit trickier than fights have been earlier in the series. You know, there's a bit more of, you know, prep work you have to do before going in, and you know, if you don't know the trick to some of these fights, you can have a really hard time. Universe is in peril. The single dagger counter. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we need to elixir. Kill cost keeps doing work. That should be fine because no, we don't have a fire ring on her. Apparently, well done. Okay, cure. Oh, this is where the fight is either made or broken, I think. Yeah, there's definitely, you know, something to be said for needing to do actual preparation for a lot of the fights here, I think. We've definitely encountered times where we fought bosses that were just not necessarily hard, but just, you know, not suitable to the character setup that we had, and while it can be frustrating, it can also be, you know, really satisfying when you realize, okay, this is the trick, now let's, you know, build our party out so we can actually deal with it. Oh. Sometimes the game just eats my input, which isn't great. Now, are we getting close to where we're gonna actually kill? I think that's one of the parts down, actually. The universe is in peril. Indeed. Let's see who takes damage here. No, all parts still taking damage. Okay, that's one part down. But which one? Okay, we've shelled everyone. I'm feeling a bit better. Are we... Actually, it's the part where we... Let's see who's taking damage here. I thought there were at least 2 parts that went down there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, there is. That's another one. So let's... Oh boy, this is... Okay, now I'm stressed here. This is probably the closest we've come here, and I know that there's going to be bad attacks coming against us here, so... No. That's bad. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. At least the damage seems to be sort of spread out. And Comet hitting there isn't a problem. Okay. No, we're cooking. We're doing it. We're probably... This is the best chance we have so far. Oh man, I really get stressed out here. Probably better to just use Guild Toss still here. You're free, please. Now fight. It's gonna be better because we don't know where we're gonna hit otherwise. Back even wave is great. That's definitely not great. Guild Toss. Oh, come on, we're so close. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes! Oh, that's such a great feeling. Oh, man. Thank you very much. I think you were my lucky charm. Well, not intended this time around. Man. Oh boy. I've only been streaming for like 40 minutes and I'm just, out of breath of this fight now. Man, okay. Okay, this is a good feeling. I like this. We've done it. I'm glad. After the last time, doing it on the second time around here is such a good feeling. Now, to enjoy the ending sequence. In the beginning, there was the void. When the four essences filled the void, the crystals formed, and the world was born. Hope gave fertility to the earth. Bravery wakened fire. Nurturance turned water into life. Curiosity set wisdom on the winds. If the void returns to engulf the world, should mankind hold four essences, light will be born anew. The four essences shall rise from the void and weave the light once again. Nice. Did I know that this game technically has multiple endings? Yes, I did know that. Which is why I think we were a bit lucky here as well to have all our characters alive at the end, I think. We couldn't have gone another way. But I think this is going to be the best ending, right? I was a bit lucky as well, but I think we found the way to actually get through the fight in the best way we could with our options here. Whoa, hey! Here we go. Superman out of here again. You as well. Can't destroy the power of the void. Even though we beat X-Death? Is it because there are no more crystals? The world be engulfed in the void. Oh, hey! The crystal shards. Hope, bless the earth. Courage, light the fire. Kindness, revive the water. Quest, ride the winds of knowledge. Oh, here's the pyramid. This part I had a lot of trouble with. Congrats on completing one of my favorite games ever. What did you think? Did you ever play any other F game? Yes. So this is part of a marathon I'm running here, where I'm trying to play through basically the entire mainline numbered series before the release of Final Fantasy 16. I figured, why not? I've finished. I played a lot of the ones from the PlayStation era forward, and I've finished a few of them. I finished 7. I've been really close to finishing 9 very many times, I think. And I just fell off because I've never wanted it to end, basically, because 9 is definitely my favorite here. But yeah, I've been playing through 1 through 4 before this, and I basically I'm finding things to love about all the games. I think the world is reviving. Sorry, I'm gonna do the story bits here as well, and we're gonna take some time to talk about the game after this as well. The crystals too. There must have been some power left in the crystals. I'm so glad. Thanks to Reyna and Faris and Kyle protecting the crystals. Bartz, and you too. And Grandpa too. Now the wind will return to Tycoon. Right. Oh yes, all these fathers hanging around in the void. What will you do with 11 and 14? Are you gonna play them? Yes, I'm gonna be playing them as well. It's probably gonna be a bit different than playing through the series here, but I'm definitely gonna play through it and maybe just stream and record the interesting story bits more than just the grinding in between, if that makes sense. Okay, let's head back to our world. Zoom. A little bit of space dust getting left behind. Oh no, it's them. They were. Oh no. Dragon. Yeah. So I'm already playing 14, but I'm gonna be starting a new character for that to basically take through the entire story up till probably at the end of Endwalker at the very least, before we get to that game in the series here. But I'm really looking forward to doing that again. 11 will probably be a bit trickier because I've never really played through 11 very far, but I'm gonna try to go through all the major storylines there as well. The major quest lines for the different expansions. Okay, we've got some issues with Streamlabs here. I'm not sure if I'll see my stream update or my chat update here. Got a letter. Could you try saying something, Luxstorm? Yeah, that's fine. I'm still sending and I can still read the chat, so we'll just go ahead and we'll keep going. It shouldn't be a problem. It's just I can't really make any changes to the actual stream settings here. So we're just gonna finish out this thing and then I'm gonna close Streamlabs and once we're done talking, basically. But the actual stream and the chat should be okay, so I should be able to see. I just can't adjust any audio levels or change any scenes or something like that. Seems like the battle was one big dream. Mughals. I've traveled around a lot since then, and it looks like things are peaceful like before. Nice. The princesses of Tycoon have taken their place. The Chancellor has been making a big fuss. Varys seems worried about the pirate crew. Straight out the window. Val has no heir to the throne. I mean, wouldn't Cryle be? Maybe I missed something here, but... Me, a queen? Not? Hehe, I wish. The localization did not do that line any favors, I think, here. Bart went back to his hometown. He said he wanted to be with his parents for a while before his next trip. Aww. Oh, hey. Triplets. Coco and Coco just had a baby. It's really cute. You have to come see it. Wah, wah, wah. One year later. Rhaena and Varys are busy with the castle, and Bart is on the road again. Looks like I'm all alone. That's why I... If anyone should ask about me... No, I'm sure they'll come. They said they wanted to meet me. They did all hatch instantly. But yeah... Good job, Cryle. All of you did well. I guess she was gestating the eggs internally? That, I don't know. It's strange. I don't know much about Chocobo biology. Kelga. Yeah. Oh yeah, this scene, that isn't, you know, creepy at all, looking at someone who's asleep like that. Arts. Ooh. Is one of Rhaena's highlighted scenes going to be that she got hit with an arrow? That doesn't seem very, you know, generous. She's had better moments than that, surely. Rhaena. Yeah. I think Varys drew the better a lot for, you know, scenes here. I mean, yeah, Rhaena does get damseled quite a lot, unfortunately. Varys gets a bit more agency here. Here we are. I do enjoy Cryle as well. She gets things done, even though she's, you know, like 10. I'm not entirely sure how old she's supposed to be here, but yeah, she's the action protagonist of the family, I think. Kryl. Oh, we're going to the library? What's going to happen in the library? Oh, are we not heading to the library? Are we heading to desert? Oh no, it's forest. Okay. Now I see. Are we having a little meetup? That would be nice. If Grandpa hadn't saved me then, I would have been done for. The crystals are restored and all's peaceful, but somehow I'm sad. Someday, I'm sure. Since Grandpa died, I've been all alone. Oh yeah, this scene. We're really getting it. A lot of the slapstick scenes shown again here. Big Bridge. Big Bridge was such a fun part of the game. Galuf doing his thing. There we are. Bye now, Grandpa. You're not alone. They've been hiding in the tree. We're here for you. Cheer up. You all came. Of course. Did you think I'd forgotten my friends? Thank you. Thank you all. Oh yeah, only Kryl making it out of the void would have been real devastating here. Don't cry, Kryl. You've got to be strong. Galuf's laughing at your blubbering. Huh? Flowers. You're right. He is laughing. The spark has returned to the crystal. Just like my old man protected it. It's nice to have the Final Fantasy theme here as well at the end, because you hear something? Aye. Grandpa? Just the rustling of the wind in the trees. Or something else? Just the rippling of the water? Just the crackling of the fire? Just the earth sighing? I don't know, I'm not sure, but I hear something. And into the prelude. I hear it. It's something warm. Let's go. Not the event. On an adventure. Ooh. Oh, nice. A little bespoke scene here for the credits. So, while the credits roll, we thank all these wonderful people who created this game. Let's have a little chat about it and how I feel about it. So, I really enjoy the game, first of all. And don't anything I say here take away from that, because it's a really good game and I really enjoy a lot of what it's doing. I have some problems with it. Mostly in terms of how they pace out, the gameplay a little bit, and how they handle the story bits here a little bit. They're definitely, reaching in both areas here a little bit, which is why I think they're succeeding in a lot of ways and failing in a few ones. The iteration of the job system here for this game, from compared to Final Fantasy III, is much better. The jobs are much more discrete. They have a particular thing that they do. They have a much better job identity than some of the jobs in Final Fantasy III, which were basically just upgrades on previous jobs. So your warrior upgraded into a knight, your white mage upgraded into a white wizard. I don't remember exactly what the localization was in that version that we played. I guess the sage, perhaps. Oh, this is nice. Some few more spoke sprites here. And this seems like something that's we've not seen much of in this game, but we'll see more similar uses of sprite work and better animation sequences in the follow-up here. That's interesting. We'll keep that in mind as we go forward with Final Fantasy VI here, starting probably on Friday. But yeah, back to my thoughts on the game here. So, in terms of iterating on the job system, really works. In terms of using that for gameplay, it does work. In terms of communicating to the player what jobs and allowing the player to prepare which jobs they need to get through certain sections of the game, that's a bit trickier. As I said, there was definitely times where we were ambushed because we didn't know exactly what to expect. We went in with the wrong jobs and we just didn't have a chance to finish it. I think particularly the twin tower in the that was in place of the Ronken ruins, I believe. For example, the first time we went up there, we went up left hand side with only Faris, just because we wanted to give that a try. And she was a ninja and had really no magical attacks, and she can only attack with physical attacks, which will only reset the fight on the left hand side, the boss. So that's a situation where I had no choice basically than to step back, reload the save, and try again. And that's fine. It's just that it's a really hard no basically to the player, like, no, you can't do this, go back and think about it again. And if this were a modern game, they would probably have a solution for swapping jobs around on the fly, or something like that. I think when you see the job system in later games, in spin-offs of the series, you can't always swap on the fly, but there's definitely games that allow you to do that. And I think that's where you get into situations where you could probably improve the gameplay a little bit in terms of smoothing out the experience for the player a little bit. It doesn't necessarily hurt the game. It's just it's a bit of frustration that's modern games would be generally smooth out there. Oh hey, we're getting some stats here for our characters as well. See all the things we unlocked, all the things we've experienced, MP, HP. Yeah, this is a pretty nice little learn 46. Yeah, this is a nice little sequence. Just celebrating how you actually engage with the job system here. Would you say this game would be better if you play it with a friend that already played the game before? Better? No, I think it's quite good already, and it doesn't really need you to have someone there to explain it to you. And in fact, part of the fun is trying to figure out what the encounters are doing and taking care of that yourself. But it would definitely make me less frustrated at times when if I could just get a hint of, okay, you probably want to level up this job for the next few levels here, just so you have that available to you or something like that. It would just cut down on the thing, the time needed where I just bang my heads against the boss, die over and over again, and would need to basically reset and try again. So it wouldn't make the game better, but it would make my experience a little bit better, at the cost of maybe not letting me have this aha moment of, oh, I know what I should probably do, and experiment with the job system in order to get through the fights. That's the upside of the design decision here, right? That you are forced to engage with the job system a bit more. You can't just brute force it. You need to think about what your setup is, and you need to see that you can make the most of it, basically. And there's upsides and downsides to every design decision, right? That's why you're that's what the essence of design and game design in particular. That you have to make, you have to weigh your benefits against your costs, basically, for any design decision. And I think that's where you really have to think about what this means when you're implementing it. In this case, I think it's both more successful than harmful, and I think it's definitely been very fun. And I do enjoy the job system. It's a great gameplay mechanic to work with. So, but yeah, that's my rough out on gameplay. On the story side, it's a bit slapstick in this game. Final Fantasy IV is a lot of melodrama. This is more, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, in a lot of ways. Which is fine. It's just a different, mode of storytelling, and not one that, I'm necessarily too, enamored with myself. But yeah, I think this game is strong enough on the gameplay side that you can handle not being told the greatest story ever told here. It's a bit more, fleshed out than a lot of the early games in the series, 1, 2, 3, but it's not 6 or 7, and it's not something that's going to light the literal world on fire here. And as I said, it relies a little bit on slapstick and oh hey, isn't this situation funny? But that's not bad necessarily. It's just not what I was looking for. But even with that, this is a really strong game, and I really, really enjoy my time with. So And here we have it, the end. Roughly around the time where I finish up my thoughts here as well. So yeah, thank you for following along. If you've been following along, thank you for jumping in for the first time. If you jumped in for the first time, I'll be back again Final Fantasy VI next time around. Likely Friday. I'm gonna need to do a little setup test here tomorrow for myself, basically, just to make sure that I have the correct setup for streaming the game. Because, oh hey, we're back to the intro sequence here. Let's just, oh, or is this a modified intro sequence? I don't remember the moogles. Interesting. Yeah. Yes. I'll be here Friday around the same time, roughly. So if you have the time, please feel free to drop by. But yeah, I'm gonna do some testing for setting up Final Fantasy VI because we're gonna be rolling that off a SNES Classic because that's where I have it available to me. And once that is done, we're gonna get going, and hopefully there shouldn't be any issues. I don't think there will be any issues, but if there are, I'll probably tweet something out about it from my Twitter page. There should be a link in the stream profile for me here as well. But yeah, that's about it for things here tonight. Again, just know, a great game, and if you do have the ability to try it for yourself, I think you should. There's a lot of fun to be had here, a lot of frustration to be had here for sure as well. If you're, not taking care to think about what's actually going on in some areas, but overall, yeah, this was a great experience for me, I think. Yeah, so let's just skip this sequence here. I have is that Shinryu and Omega? Yeah, I think this is a. I guess we're getting a separate cinematic here after the game. Yeah. Either way, this is it for night. Thank you all again, as I said, for following along, and I'll see you again Friday. Good night, everyone.